Hey, welcome everybody to CP Cards and Dice. Sorry about the Mets theme. Playing the Oakland A's, 71 swinging A's. So yeah, there's no Mets right now. All right, and it's going to be Vida Blue versus Bill Parsons. Parsons had a pretty good season for the Milwaukee Brewers. He was 13-17, not a great one-loss record, but his ERA was 3.20 and 244 innings pitched and 140 strikeouts. So, and he's going to be going up against Vida Blue, who in our replay is 2-0. This is Game 8. The Oakland A's right now have a record of 5-2, whereas the Brewers are 2-3. And we're using Replay Baseball PC game. This is your host, CP Cards and Dice, and welcome to Tabletop Baseball TV. We're right about to start. I'm going to use Deep Drive Baseball. You can get the whole season for $12 PDF. It includes every single player. So if you want to do an actual replay, you can do that. And the way you play Deep Drive Baseball is pretty simple. It's based on 3D10. You roll 1. That's a 5, so that would be off the pitcher's card because 50 to 99 is off the pitcher's card. 0, 49 is off the batter's card. Then you roll the white. It's a 53, and that's going to be a deep drive off the bat of Bert Campaneris. That's going to take us to a little deep drive chart, which is right in here. And that has a little modifier as well. So we're going to roll on that deep drive chart. And it's a 0-5. A 0-5 is a potential home run. And the only way we can know is if we look at the park effect. County Stadium is not really a real home run hitter's park. It is somewhat, but not totally. 0 to 3 is going to be a home run. Otherwise, it's going to be a fly ball. And it's a 4. And that's going to be a fly ball deep left field. And back goes the left fielder, Walton, to the track and makes the catch. It's a fly out. That's simple. So it's got the triad of interaction between the pitcher, the batter, and then ultimately the ballpark as well. All right, Joe Rudy's next. I'm going to roll all 3 dice together. 0-6, and that's going to be line base hit, center field, played on a hop by Dave May, who's a center fielder. Reggie Jackson's up next. That's a 30, and a 30 is a strikeout. Big swing by Jackson. Down on one knee, strikes out. Don Mincher. Don Mincher in our replays batting .455. Has got 1 home run and 22 at-bats. That's a 0-6, and that's going to be line base hit to left. Mincher goes the opposite way, and a 0-6 is going to send Rudy. Let's see if we'll send Rudy to third. It may not send Rudy to third. And it won't send Rudy to third. With 2 outs, we're not going to try for it. We want to make the third out at third base. So we're going to play it safe at second base. First and second with Bando. Bando's coming up now. I have a lot of let me see if I can adjust the lighting a little bit. I notice I have a lot of shadows going on. I think that should be a little bit better. Let me get rid of this one. Is one of the ones that is causing a lot of shadow. I got another light there. And this one as well. There we go. Got rid of the shadows. All right, that's my lighting expert. Came in to adjust. Sal Bando with runners on first and second and 2 outs. The pitch from Bill Parsons. That's a 78. That's off Parsons' card. A 7 is a fly ball. Medium left. Walton comes over and settles under it, makes the catch, and that retires the side. Tommy Harper leading it off. Tommy Harper, how'd he do? About a 258 with 14 home runs. That's a 17, and that's going to be strike 3. Harper down swinging. So Blue strikes out the first batter of the game. Brings the heat. Pet Kubiak, 43, finishes the season with the St. Louis Cardinals, starts the season with the Brewers. And a 43 is going to be an out on his card. That's a fly to left. This game plays particularly fast. Not a lot of die rolls or dice rolls in this game. Dave May, left-handed batter. And a 38 and a 0, and that's going to be line and caught by Mincher at first. And that retires the side. L3, go top of the second. Rick Monday. And a 21 on Rick Monday's card is a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down. Next is Dave Duncan. And a 74. 74 is going to be defense. So let's see if we can find that chart. Ah, there it is. And a 49 is going to be a potential error. It's a comebacker to the pitcher. The pitcher, Parsons, is an above-average fielder. He's going to make a great play. He's going to throw out Duncan. 1-3. And now it's Dick Green. Dick Green with a 28 and a 7, and that's a hard hit ground ball to the shortstop, Rick Orbach. Orbach across the diamond and throws out Green. It should be Costco. Where's Costco? What happened to Costco? Andy Costco now. Here's the pitch. It's a 19, and that's a strikeout. Costco down swinging. Strikeout number 2 for Blue. Next is Danny Walton. And 89 and a 5. It's ripped to short. Campaneris. Long throw to first. Low scoop by Mincher for the out. And that's 2 outs. And it's Bernie Smith now. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Wait a second. Costco led off. This should, okay. Let me see. Wait a second. Let me go to options real second here. Show available on screen. Runners, confirm dice roll. Click rare play. Grant transparent traffic person. Instead of highlight card display park show batter pitcher. Let me see one thing real quick here. I'm having play by play. What happened here? Costco struck out. Then Danny Walton grounded out. Okay, then it's Bernie Smith. I don't know. Don't know what's happening. Bernie Smith is up. I'm just going a little bit fast. All right, 68 and a 68 to strike out, and that retires the side. Bernie Smith strikes out. And we go to Vida Blue. 81 and a 5 is a ground ball second base. Scoop by Kubiak. Whips it over to Costco at first. 4-3, 1 up, 1 down. Joe Rudy, Bert Campaneris. That's a 26 off Campaneris, and a 5 is going to be a slow chopper to the second baseman, Kubiak, who better charge it. And throw to first, low and safe. No, out. He's called out, and Campaneris doesn't agree. It's going to be a 4-3 put out. Next is Joe Rudy. It's a 0-4. That's going to be a deep drive off Rudy's card. And a 44 is a line drive base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall, so he's going to get a double out of that, a 2-out double for Joe Rudy. And it's Reggie Jackson now. That's a 0-0. That's going to be a potential wild pitch and a 10. We don't know what that's going to be. A 10 is going to be wild pitch if the pitcher has an F and the wild pitch rating is a B. So we're going to roll again. And a 75 off Bill Parsons' card is a out, kind of an out of 5, and that's going to be a slow grounder to short. Charging it is Orbach. Throws on the run and gets Jackson to retire the side. Phil Ruth. 80 is an out. A 2 is ground ball to first base. Mincher beats Roof to the bag. Rick Orbach. That's a 79 and a 0, and that's going to be defense. We're going to look at the chart. A defense 0-1, that's going to take us to range. Oh. And a range 64 is going to tell us that left fielder's Rudy is, let's see what Rudy is out there. If he's a 3, he makes a catch. Nice. Oh, he's not only a 3, he's a 5. He's the top of the line. So he's going to make a great running catch down the line. And in the corner, Joe Rudy sacrifices body. Hit up against the side railing there a little bit. And that's an F7. 2 outs. And now it's going to be Bill Parsons. That's an 84, and a 1 is popped up. And that's in foul territory. Duncan throws his mask away, makes the catch, and that retires the side. So this game is a fast-moving game, as you can see. Don Mincher's up. That's a 39. And 39 and 8 is going to be a fly ball to left. Walton over in left center field. Squeezes it. Sal Bando's next. That's a 71, and a 71 is going to be a strikeout. Bando down swinging. Went after the high cheese and Rick Monday. Rick Monday with a 67. A 67 is strike 3, and that retires the side. Tommy Harper leading it off. 95 and a 9 is a fly ball, shallow center, racing in as Monday. Gets there. F8. In the bottom of the fourth, no score. Ted Kubiak, 97 and a 3. And that's going to be a ground ball. First base, Mincher is going to flip to blue, 3-1 for the out. And it's Dave May. Dave May with 52, and that's going to be lined. Base hit to right, played on a hop by Jackson. Mincher, Dave May's on at first. Andy Kotsko. That's a 13, and that is strike 3, and that retires the side. Top of the fifth, Dave Duncan. 31, and a 9 is a fly ball center field. Under it is May. 1 up, 1 down. Dick Green with a 24, and a 24 is going to be a defensive call. And a 42 is going to be an error. Ground ball shortstop, bobbles it, throw to first, not in time. E6 flashes on the board. Aaron Auerbach. Infield's halfway now with 1 out. Vita Blue. That's going to be a 12, and that is a strikeout. Blue down swinging. And next is Bert Campaneris. 41 and a 7 is a fly ball, shallow left. Back goes Harper and Auerbach, and in comes Walton. Walton calls him off at the last minute, makes the catch, and we go to the bottom of the fifth, no score. Danny Walton leading it off. 72 and a 3, and that's a strikeout. Bernie Smith, a 94 and a 3, and that's going to be a slow grounder to the third baseman, Bando. He's charging, barehands it, throws to first, high and in time. Nice stretch by Mincher. 5-3, great play by Sal Bando. And it's going to be Phil Roof. And that's a 30. 30 and a 4 is a high chopper to the second baseman. Green waits for it, whips it over to Mincher, and that retires the side. All right, Joe Rudy leading us off here in the top of the sixth. It's going to be a 60, and that's a ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. That's the second hit of the day for Joe Rudy. Reggie Jackson's up next. And that is a 12, and that's line base hit. Stopping at second is Rudy, first and second, Don Mincher. That's an 87. 87 and a 7 is a fly ball, left field. Walton comes over, sells under it, makes the catch. Sal Bando, 73. 73, defense. And a 44. That's going to be a potential error. Let's see what that becomes. A 44 is going to be a ground ball, shortstop to Auerbach, and Auerbach boots it. And the bases are loaded. That's the second error by Rick Auerbach. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Infield is in now for the Brewers. It's going to be Rick Monday, left-handed hitter, at the plate. See what happens. Here goes. Bill Parsons to pitch. No score, top of the sixth. That's going to be a 32, and the 32 is a strikeout. Big strikeout for Bill Parsons. Blows a fastball by Monday for the second out. Now it's up to Dave Duncan. Pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Bases loaded, no score. Top of the sixth. A's have the bases loaded with 2 outs. Bill Parsons looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch, and that's a 21, and a 21 is strike 3. Duncan strikes out on the curveball. Wow. Big comeback by Bill Parsons. Went out, bases loaded, strikes out both Monday and Duncan. Go to the bottom of the sixth. Vita Blue. And that's a 74, and that's strike three. Rick Auerbach, down swinging. Next is Bill Parsons. It's a 73, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Vida Blue. Vida Blue seems to be getting stronger as the game progresses. Who's there? Philip. 99. All right, that's going to be a ground ball to a slow chopper to third base. Bando's charging, throws, and gets Tommy Harper for the third out, 5-3. We go to the top of the seventh inning. Dick Green. That's going to be a 31, and a 5 is a hard hit ground ball to the second baseman, Kubiak. Kubiak up with it. Throw to first in time. That's going to be 4-3. Vida Blue next. And a 49 and a 9 is a fly ball, center field. Dave May, 2 out. And now it's Bert Campaneris, top of the seventh, no score. That's a 74 and a 1. That's going to be defense. We're going to check the defensive chart. And it's a 0-7. A 0-7 is going to take us to the range. And a 17 is going to be a ground ball to the second baseman, Kubiak. We're going to have Kubiak's a 1, so he's not a very good second baseman. So that means that it's probably going to be some sort of a hit. And it does get by Kubiak, right past the outstretched glove of the second baseman, Ted Kubiak, who's not rated a very good fielder at all. So does not have the range to get to that one. And it's a 2-out single for Bert Campaneris. We're going to try to steal with Bert Campaneris here. Bert Campaneris is a 3A. Let's check the catcher, Roof. Roof finishes the season with Minnesota. He doesn't have any effect on but it's Parsons has a -1 hold, so Campaneris goes to a 2A. Let's roll. See, we need really low numbers, and that's not going to do it. All right. So he does not get the jump. Joe Rudi. He's got 2 hits today. 2 out. Runner on first base. Here's the pitch to Rudi. That's a 49 and a 2, and that is a comebacker to Parsons off the mound. Fires to first and in time, and that retires the side. All right, Ted Kubiak leading it off against Blue, 55. That's going to be ground ball. And through the left side, Rudi gets it in. Kubiak, the leadoff batter, is on at first. Not a base stealer at all, so we're not going to even run with him. I'm not a big base stealing guy anyway. 44 and a 7, and that's a fly to right. Right there is Reggie Jackson. 1 up, 1 down. Or rather, 1 on and 1 out. Andy Costco. That's a 30. A 36 is a ground ball, hard hit right at the shortstop. This is tailor-made. Campaneris to Green. The relay to first. Mincher in time. Double play. We go to the top of the 8th. So that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. No score here in the top of the 8th inning. Reggie Jackson leading it off. Oh, that's foul back. That's going to make that young fan a happy Milwaukee Brewers fan. And it's a 91 and a 3, and that's a ground ball to the third baseman, Harper. Harper, long throw to first, and gets Jackson by half a step. Reggie hustling down the line. That's a 39 and a 0, and a 0 is going to be lined and caught by the third baseman, Harper. L5. Rolling a lot of 30s. Fingers took a no-hitter into the 9th inning in yesterday's game. All right, there's 2 outs, top of the 8th, Sal Bando. Sal Bando with good power. 75 is not going to be here. Not going to demonstrate it here. That's a ground ball third base. Harper to his left. Long throw to first in time, and that retires the side. Danny Walton leading it off against Vida Blue. 64. Strike 3. 1 up, 1 down. Next is Bernie Smith. That's a 72, and that's strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Vida Blue. Let's see how many he does have today. And Vida Blue has 9 strikeouts. Parsons has 7. And it's Phil Roof. 0-3, and that's a line drive base hit. Center field, played on a hop by Monday. So Roof is on at first. Rick Auerbach. That's a 0-3, and that's going to be a ground ball. And through the left side, Roof will have to hold at, yeah, Roof is very slow. He's going to hold. Now, I could bring in a pinch hitter for Roof now that he's at second base. I hate to do it because it does slow down the game a lot, but it could be the difference if we can, and I may have to bring in a, so this creates a scenario here. Creates a scenario where the pitcher's up, there's 2 outs, and we're going to have to bring in a pinch hitter. We're going to bring in a pinch hitter, and then we're going to bring in the pinch hitter is going to be Ron Theobald. So he's going to pinch hit. He's the guy who pinch hit during these games. Theobald is going to pinch hit, and then we're going to need a reliever to come in. But not only that, we're going to bring in a pinch runner as well. And let's see who we have here. Let's look around for the Milwaukee set. Endurance. These are all my pitchers. I got my pitchers' batting cards. Let's put those in the back. You get every player with Deep Drive Baseball. I really love Deep Drive Baseball. It's one of my favorite sets. And I'm looking to see if there's anybody who's fast here that's actually on the roster right now. Deep Drive. I use Replay Baseball PC game, and that gives me the roster. Bobby Mitchell, is he available? No, Bobby Mitchell is not available because he's fast. It's a right fielder who's fast. He's not available. Darryl Porter, he's a catcher. He would not be available. Who would I use for catch? Oh, Voss, I believe, is a catcher. Let's see. Briggs is not available. Okay, so I'm going to use somebody who I know is available, but then I'm going to look for Voss quickly. And because, oh no, Voss is not the catcher. Let me see who the catcher was. Let's see who, Ellie Rodriguez. Okay, so Ellie Rodriguez, actually, he's a pretty fast catcher. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in Ellie Rodriguez to pinch run. No. So the pinch hitter is going to be Theobald. And then Ellie Rodriguez is going to be the pinch runner. All right, done. And then he'll be the catcher. That'll make my life easier. And then the new pitcher is going to be Dick Ellsworth. He's going to be facing Dave Duncan. You know what? Let me look quickly here to see who else I have to pitch. Relief pitchers. Jerry Bell is a relief pitcher. John Morris, he's a lefty. Hannah. Closer, Sanders. Lou Krause is a starter. Bob Reynolds is a reliever. And then John Gelnar is a righty specialist. Wow. Let's see who I have here. So slow. It slows down the game a little bit. Let's see pitchers. Pena. It gives me all the pitch. Gilnar is there. Wow, I could bring him in as well. Okay. All right, we'll see what happens. So let's just get through this one batter here. All right, situation here in the bottom of the 8th for the Brewers is Ellie Rodriguez is on at second base. The go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. Pinch hitters, Ron Theobald. He's a right-hander, batted .276 versus Vida Blue. Here's the pitch. That's a 68. That's strike 3, and that retires the side. So Vida Blue reaches back for a little extra, blows one by Theobald, and that retires the side. We need a new pitcher and a new catcher. Ellie Rodriguez is going to be the new catcher. And the new pitcher is going to be Ellsworth. He's a lefty. I am facing basically 2 righties and a switch hitter, and then the A's are mostly righties. So I would like to. I can't go to Krause because he started. Slayton is in the bullpen. Gelnar is in the bullpen, but Gelnar can go basically an inning, and that's it. Let me look at Gelnar again. Gelnar. Oh, he pitched 1 inning. That's why. in the whole season. And there's nobody else that I have available. Well, Lockwood is a righty. Let me take a quick look at this game and see who is to keep it. Washington Athletics at Minnesota. Let me go there. Let me go back one because I was looking at the following game. Then the A's go into Minnesota for a 3-game set, I believe it is. All right, in this game, let's see who came in for the Brewers. It was Parson went the whole game. He was a complete game loss. Lost the game 2-0 to Vita Blue. Pitched a shutout. Let me go to the next game for the Brewers. See who they use as relief pitchers. Okay, a little bit more here. Marcelino Lopez and Ken Sanders. Let's look at Marcelino Lopez. Is he there? He is there. Oh, he's a lefty. Yeah, Marcelino and Ken Sanders is a righty, but I used him yesterday. You know what? He can go an inning here. He can go. Ken Sanders is going to go an inning. Let's see what happens. All right. So it's going to be Ken Sanders coming in for an inning. And it's 0-0, top of the ninth. Rick Monday's leading it off. Wow, Rick Monday's a lefty. Wait a second. You know what? I'm backing up here. Let me undo that. Let me undo that. Few balls struck out. And then let me do Ellie Rodriguez, a catcher. And I'm going to do pitcher is going to be Dick Ellsworth. Not Kenny Sanders. Kenny Sanders will go next. Okay. Rick Monday against Dick Ellsworth. We're in the top of the ninth. Game slowed down a little bit. It's 0-0. Oakland has no runs, 6 hits, no errors, while the Brewers have no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. Here's the pitch. It's a 92. A 92 is an easy out ground ball to first base. Costco beats Monday to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Next is Dave Duncan. And that's a 93 and a 9. Wow. And that's a fly ball deep center field. Back goes May to the track and makes the catch. So Dave Duncan gave it a ride, but did not have the oomph. There should be 2 outs. Should be 2 outs. Let me see. 3. Okay. Dave Duncan flies out to center field. Now, that's what I think happened to me before. Okay, Dick Green. 53, and that's a deep drive. Off Green's bat. Let's see what happens. 0-4. And a 6 is going to be a deep drive to 0-4. Deep drive to center field. Back goes May to the track up against the wall and makes the catch. And we go to Harper leading us off. Top of the order for the Brewers. Vita Blue's still in the game. And let's see. Vita Blue can go 14, so he can go a ways. That's going to be a 48, and a 3 is a ground ball to third base. Bando scoops it, fires the first. 1 up, 1 down. Kubiak is next. An 83 and a 6. That's ripped to short. Campaneris backhands. Long throw in the dirt. Mincher scoops it out. 6-3, 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Dave May. And 14. 14 is ball 4. Oh, great. There we are. All right. Ball 4 to Dave May. He's on the first. 2-out walk. I think that's the first walk allowed by Vita Blue in this game. Vita Blue's allowed 4 hits, pitching a 4-hitter. That's his first walk. He's got 10 strikeouts. And now it's Andy Costco. Costco hit 10 home runs and 300 at bats, so proportionally would have had 20. And that's a 33 and a 5. That's a hard hit ground ball to shortstop Campaneris, who flips the green, and that retires the side, 6-4. Vita Blue's leading it off here in the top of the 10th. And Blue, let's see how much more he can go. Oh, Blue, Vita Blue. Wow. Let's see if Vita Blue, how many retired? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So he's definitely +1. So he's actually a 15 at this point. He's a 15 in this game. He's gone 9 innings. He's been around the batting order how many times? 3 times officially, and that's 12. He still has 3 more points. So we're going to go 1 more inning. We're going to let him bat here. That's a 42 and a 1. It's a strikeout. Dick Ellsworth strikes out Blue. Campaneris is next, an 87. And a 3 is a hard grounder that's ripped down the line. Oh, diving play by Harper. Back on his feet. Long throw to first. In time to get the speedy Campaneris. What a play. Web gem there. Even though there were no web gems in 71. I mean, official web gems with the name web gem. And it's Joe Rudi, 2 outs. 19, and that is defense. Let's see what happens here. It could be to 39er. 39er is going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, Harper, and he boots it, and everybody is safe. E5. Joe Rudi on at first, and now it's Reggie Jackson. Pitch to Jackson. 15. That's going to be ball 4. Jackson walks. That pushes the go-ahead run to second base in scoring position. Now it's Don Mincher. It's an 81, and that's strike 3, and that retires the side. We got a 0-0 tie going to the bottom of the 10th. Blue is still on the mound against Walton, Danny Walton. And it's a 76. That's a strikeout. Danny Walton down swinging. Bernie Smith, 21 and a 6, and that's a ground ball hit hard at the shortstop Campaneris. Lollipop hop at the end there. Throw to first in time. And it's E. Rodriguez now, Ellie Rodriguez, who came into pinch run. He's the new catcher, 22. That's going to be defense. And an 89 takes us to fly ball left field. Rudi on the run in the gap and runs it down. Great play by Rudi again. Got a great jump on that ball. And we go to the top of the 11th. And that's going to be it for Ellsworth. We're going to bring in Ken Saunders, who can go 2. We'll bring him in. All right. And then we'll bring in Lopez. We got plenty of pitchers. Try to let them all go 2. Sal Bando leading us off, top of the 11th. No score. Oakland at Milwaukee, game 8 of the 1971 replay. Using deep drive baseball. That's pulled down the line and near the pole, and that's foul. Just foul for Bando. Almost lined the home run into the left field corner. Here goes. 75, and that is a 2, and that's a comebacker to Saunders. He's got to get off the mound, picks up the ball, fires the first in time to get Bando. Rick Monday's next. That's a 12, and that's ball 4. Rick Monday's on at first. Not really a base stealer, so I'm very conservative base stealing. 0-0. That's going to be a potential wild pitch. And a 22. A 22 says if he's a D or an F, Saunders is a wild pitch A, so there's no wild pitch. So Duncan's going to get another crack at it. That's a 65, and that's strike 3. So Duncan strikes out. And then now it's Dick Green. 43. And a 0 is lined and caught by Auerbach, and that retires the side. L6. Now we go to the bottom of the 11th. Vita Blue's still in there. Can he go another inning? Let's see. He's gone 10. He's gone around the – nope, he's still only got 3 times around the – so that's 3 times plus 10 innings. That's 13. Hasn't allowed any runs. He's got 15, so he can still go another inning. We're going to let him go to Rick Auerbach. And it's a 79, and that's going to be a defense. A 90 is going to be a fly ball left field. On the run is Rudy near the track, and great catch off the wall. Bounces off the wall and lands on his tush. He's out there running over his Monday. Campaneris is out there. They're checking up on Rudy. He's slow getting up. What a play by Joe Rudy, and held on to that ball. Only a 5 in left field would have made that catch. All right, it's the pitcher now. So we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. Let's see. All right, Briggs. Let me see who they were using as pinch hitters. McKinney. Wait, that may be. Hold on a second. Who are they using? Okay, Savage, Kogel. Let's see if I got those guys. Trying to get some of the natural human oils on these cards to make them not stick together. Once you get it, you go through them a few times. They're easier to handle. All right. Where are my pinch hitters here? Voss, Yates, Cardinal. Jesus. Where are my guys? All my Brewers are there. We're in the bottom of the 11, 0-0. All right. Kubiak, Roof, Walton pinch hit in that game. Theobald pinch ran. Voss. Voss is a lefty. That's the problem. Where's Pena? I don't have Ted Savage. I don't know where he is. I got Schofield. I got Ellis. I got Hegan. He's another lefty. White Heiss. Bob Heiss. Bobby Mitchell. Don't see any of those guys in here. Let me see where Savage, I think, was probably traded. Let me see. Savage would be with 71. Yeah, he got traded. He went to the KC Royals. And I just had KC Royals. Where are they? Here they are. So I can pull him. Let me pull Savage. There he is. Ted Savage is a righty specialist. Okay, so Ted Savage is going to come in. He's going to get an advantage over a lefty. He's a righty specialist batter. So let's put Savage in there. Okay. Nobody on, 1 out. Vida Blue in his 11th inning of work. This is probably his last inning. That's a 66. And a 66 is going to be, we're going to move him down to a 16, and that's going to be a strikeout. So either way, he strikes out against Blue. Blue is dominant, as usual. Tommy Harper. And a 68 is strike 3, and that retires a side. So that's going to be it for Blue, I think. Blue went 11 innings, 4-hitter, struck out 13, 0.62 ERA. Wow. Mind-bending. Blue is up now. So he's going to be pinch hit for. We're going to look into – it's going to be we need a new pitcher as well. It's going to be Lopez. Let's look for Lopez. Marcelino Lopez. He can go 3 innings, actually, in relief, so he'll be there for a while unless, the game finishes at some point. And all right, so we're going to bring in – he's a lefty. Hopefully we got Tommy Harper. And Tommy Harper is the guy who was like the pinch hitter extraordinaire for the amazing A's, the swinging A's. We also have guys like Gene Tennis, Angel Mangual. But I would love to start off with Tommy Harper. Let's see if I could track down Harper. Larry Brown was another one that came to the A's a little bit later, I believe. Tommy Davis, he's a righty. Perfect. Tommy Davis is going to come in, pinch hit, start us off. There we go. All right, here goes. So Marcelino Lopez on the mound. And he's ready to roll. Top of the 12th inning, no score. And let me get back to the stream. And Tommy Davis, it's a 47. That's going to be a ground ball, hit hard at the shortstop, Auerbach. Auerbach, long throw to first, high, stretched by Costco in time, 6-3. One up, one down. Bert Campaneris. And that's a 35 and a 4. And that's chopped to second. Kubiak waits back, now charges. Sidearms it to first. And Rudy's up. 2 out. It's an 18, and that's a strikeout. Rudy down swinging, and that retires the side. We have 3 down for Marcelino Lopez. Ted Kubiak. 33 and a 1. That's popped up left side. Bando waits for it, makes the catch. Oh, wait, there's no pitcher in there. Bob Locker's in there. Where's Bob Locker? There he is. It didn't come off the pitcher's card anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Popped up, caught by Bando, went up, one down. Dave May is next. That's a 72, and a 72 is going to be defensive chart. Let's see what happens. So 36. 36 is going to be range. Going to go to range. 23 is going to ask me who's at second base. Green is at second base. If he's a 3, he's good. If he's less than a 3, he's in trouble. And I think Green is a 3 from memory. He is a 3. Makes a nice play. Over to first. 2 out. And now it's Andy Costco. That's a 36 and an 8, and that's a fly ball right field. Jackson towards the line. Squeezes it, and that retires the side. We go to the top of the 13th. Reggie Jackson leading us off against the lefty Marcelino Lopez. Lopez was 2-7 with a 4.66 ERA. And that's an 18, and that's a hit by pitch. So Jackson gets plunked. Not rubbing it as he trots down to first base. He's a 2C space stealer. We'll try to see if he can steal. Oh, he may have stolen. Let's see. But it could be also a wild pitch. Hold on a second. Let's roll for the wild pitch. A 56. 56 is a wild pitch. So the ball is spiked by Lopez once he saw Jackson going. And you know what? On a steal, a wild pitch on a steal could allow Jackson to go to third. All right? Right or wrong? 1, 2, 3, he goes to third. And it's a 6, so he stops it. Oh, well, actually, it's a 10-sided die. I was thinking 6-sided die. So then it could be 1, 2, 3. It would be 1, 2, 0 to 4, and 5 to 9. And 9, so he stops at second base. So big turn by Jackson, thinking about going to third, changes his mind. Ellie Rodriguez fires to third base, and lucky Jackson didn't go because he would have been gunned down. It's a wild pitch, puts the go-ahead run at second base now with Mincher at the plate. Here's the pitch to Mincher. That's a 13. That's going to be ball 4. First and second. Next is Sal Bando. Oh, that's foul back. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Oh, again, pull foul. 0-2 the count on Sal Bando. Marcelino, 10, lined, base hit. Jackson's being waved around home. There's going to be a throw to the plate. Here's the relay. Safe. And the A's take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 13th on the line drive single to left center field by Sal Bando. And Mincher on the throw to the plate. Let's see, does he go to third? Slow. No, he does not. He's going to stop at second base. So it's going to be a single, and 1 run scores. Reggie Jackson, and it's 1-0 A's. Runs on first and second, nobody out. Rick Monday. That's a 54. That's going to be line. Base hit. Mincher's going to stop at third. Dave Duncan, bases loaded and field in. 28. And that's going to be defense. 39 is going to be ground ball third base and bobbled by Harper and drops out of his hand, and everybody is safe. That's going to allow a run to score. It's going to be E5. E5 flashes on the scoreboard. That allows the second run of the game to score. Green with the infield in. That's a 0-6, and that's going to be line base hit. Scoring easily is Bando behind him. It looks like Monday may score. We may have to roll for Monday. Let's see. With nobody out, we may be conservative, and we will be. So only 1 run scores on that. They're going to stop Monday. And now the pitcher, Locker. We're going to need a pinch hitter. I'm going to bring up Gene Tennis. I really love Gene Tennis, and I think he's available to pinch hit. Let's double check. He is. Mangual is there as well. Hovely a lefty, but we don't want a lefty. We want Tennis. I like Tennis. I love Gene Tennis. I don't know why. He had a great World Series. I think he's just he was the MVP, I think, of the 72 World Series. I believe it was the 72 World Series. Gene Tennis. He's in there already. I put him in there. Okay, great. So he's going to pinch hit against Lopez, and I think that's going to be it for Lopez. Lopez is just having a really rough time of it here. So at this point, we're going to bring in getting complicated. Oh, we got Lockwood who can go. I haven't used him. Let's see. Jim Slayton. Not Slayton, but Jim Slayton. This is the pitcher. This is pitcher hitting cards. Got a lot of pitcher hitting cards with this set. John Gilnar can come in, but he's gonna. Hannah's not available. I got Slayton, Jim Slayton. I don't see him as a reliever. He may have relieved. Skip Lockwood. I'm going to bring in Skip Lockwood. All right. So Lockwood's in there. Bases are loaded. Infield's in. Nobody's out. Gene Tennis is at the plate. It's 3-0 A's here in the top of the 13th inning. That's a 0-3. That's a deep. Oh, whoa. That may be a wild pitch and a 24. 24 says wild pitch rating is D or an F, and Skip Lockwood is a B, so there's no wild pitch there. And it's a 23, and a 23 is a strikeout. For Campaneris. And again, it could be a wild pitch. 59, wild pitch or pass ball or any one of those things. It is a wild pitch, and that's going to allow runs to score. So Lockwood sends one to the backstop. It's a 4-0 game. Infield's still in. 1 out. Ooh, that's foul back. It's a 73. 73 is a defensive check. Wow, this game changed a lot. 75. And a 75 is going to ask me, it's a ground ball third base, is going to say, hey, what is your third baseman? I believe Harper is he's a 1. He's a terrible first baseman. So a 75, and that's going to be his third error of the game. So Duncan's off his glove, rolls away from him, foul territory. Scoring easily is Harper. I mean, Harper misses the ball, and Duncan's going to score on the E5. And now it's Joe Rudy. Infield, at this point, 5-0. Infield still in. Here's the pitch to Rudy. That's an 87, and a 7 is a fly ball right field. This may score Green. I'm going to have to check the chart. What did I say it was? It was a 87-7 off of Lockwood. It's a fly to right. Usually flies to right allow the runner to score. It's going to say question mark on green. Question mark, let me see, on green, who's basically average base running ability. I would have to roll to try to score him. And let me try to do that. Let me have some fun here to roll, try to score him. And that's a 63. May or may not score here. I don't know. Let's look. A 63 is going to say he's average. He is out at the plate. So that's a double play, inning over. Bernie Smith throws a strike to home plate to get Dick Green trying to score. It's going to be a 9-9-2 double play. Well, let's do that. Let's go to detail. So it's a fly out. That's going to be a 9. And then there's going to be an assist involved, and then there's going to be a put out at home, and a runner is out at home. And that retires the side. 5-0 A's. We go to the bottom of the 13th. We're going to bring in Raleigh Fing. You know what? Who are we going to bring in? We're going to bring in a guy named Jim Panther. We're going to bring in a guy named Jim Panther to get us through this inning. It's a 5-0 game. All right. So Bob Locker's going to get the victory if the A's can hold on. It's going to be Danny Walton leading it off against Jim Panther. That's a 54. That's a deep drive off Panther's card. And the 36 is a potential home run. And it's going to be a home run. Danny Walton gets a hold of one, drives it deep to left field. Back goes Rudy to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. Danny Walton. Probably his first home run of the year. Let me check real quick. Danny Walton homers. That was his, his first of the year. 5-1. Bernie Smith next. It's a 97-3. And it's a ground ball, third baseman Bando over to first. One away. 5-1 A's here in the bottom of the 13th. Catcher Rodriguez with a 33 and a 7. It's a fly, shallow fly left field. Reggie Jackson racing in. Gets there. 2 away. And now it's Rick Auerbach. That's a 28 and a 4, and that's going to be ground ball second base. Easy play for Green, and that's the ball game. A's win it. A's improve their record to 6-2. Bob Locker gets the victory. Marcelino Lopez loses it. Jim Panther picks up. How does Jim Panther pick up a save here in a game that's 5-1? That's questionable. Got to find out more about that. And Vida Blue, MVP. Amazing, amazing pitching performance by the Blue Man. 11 innings, 4 hits. Well, you know what? Bill Parsons wasn't worse because he went 8 innings, 6 hits, no runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts. And then the rest of the bullpen was pretty good until you got to Marcelino Lopez. And the thing that killed the Twins was the error ratings. So they had, let me see, errors. Harper, the third baseman, had 3, and Auerbach, the shortstop, had 2. So the left side of the infield just absolutely killed the Brewers. And that's about it. So this is CP Cards and Dice saying thanks for watching. I know it was a late night game, and there's a few of you here. Hey, Astros, they're just checking in on early morning game. Yes, this is the late show, or the early show. Swinging A's. I just woke up. My hours are all upside down. I go to meetings in the morning, and I fall asleep at like 4 p.m., and I sleep until like 1 a.m., and then I wake up and I read and I eat something. I eat dinner or breakfast or whatever it is. Everything's crazy right now. I don't know. I'm safe and I'm healthy. So is my family. And I hope all of you out there are safe and healthy as well. That's what makes me happy. and I'm having a blast playing. I really not sure if I want this to end because I am having a blast playing tabletop baseball, all day long, and I got all my cards out. And I got to take a picture. I got to take another. I like to take pictures of my setup because I look like the mad scientist in here. My son says it looks like I work for the CIA. I do have like 4 or 5 different screens and cards everywhere. And I don't know how my brain keeps track of everything, but it does somehow, some way. So this is CP Cards and Dice saying thanks for stopping by and checking us out, and subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and that's, we appreciate it. And this is Tabletop Baseball TV. This is your host, CP Cards and Dice, saying stay safe, follow the recommendations of your local health professionals before anybody else. I don't take investment advice from my pizza guy, even though not to say that he doesn't have value, but I don't know if he's the guy to go to for that, and I don't ask my accountant to make me a pizza. So anyway, this is CP Cards and Dice, and I will see you guys soon.